Hello everyone, so in the past week, the floodgates for Nod Krai leaks have completely blown open, and honestly, it's been chaos trying to keep track of it all. Every single day there's something new. Fresh banner details, full character kits, a brand new regional resonance mechanic, artifact set reveals, treasure hunting changes, and even a bombshell about PlayStation support coming to an end. It's just a ridiculous amount of information to absorb at once. That's why in this video we're breaking it all down for you in one place. Every notable leak, every important system change, every character we know about for version 6.0, neatly packed into one long breakdown. So if you're planning out your Primogems, trying to figure out who's worth pulling, or just want the full picture of what's about to hit when Nod Krai arrives, this is the video to watch. Out of Primogems? Don't worry, I've got a way to save money and get double the Genesis crystals. This is Lootbar.gg. It works just like the in-game top-up system, but with up to 25% off, and new users even get a 10% extra discount using the link in the pinned comment. See this? The regular $100 pack only costs $85 on Lootbar, and each update they release an exclusive $77 bundle available for your first purchase every version. All you need is your UID, no password, no login. Just pick your bundle, select your server, enter your UID, and your crystals get delivered in seconds. Lootbar has awesome reviews. It's fast, secure, and trusted by tons of players. If you're planning to recharge for Genshin Impact, Star Rail, or Wuthering Waves, don't waste your money. Click the link in the description or pinned comment and top up now with Lootbar. Safe, fast, and way more affordable. Let's kick things off with banners. One of the most consistent leakers lately, HomDG has already posted what appears to be the full 5-star and 4-star lineup. On the 5-star side, we've got two brand new faces, Flynn's and Lauma. Flynn's is shaping up to be a main damage dealer built around the new lunar-charged reaction mechanics, while Lauma is generating hype as a flexible sub-DPS and support, offering strong elemental application and plenty of team utility. Alongside them, there are reruns for Nahida and Yelan, both incredibly valuable for reaction-heavy teams. Now, HomDG didn't outright lock in the phases, but another reliable source claims Flynn's and Yelan will headline Phase 1, with Nahida and Lauma following in Phase 2. Interestingly, there's also community buzz suggesting Flynn's and Lauma might actually appear together in Phase 1. That would be wild if true, though I'd still treat that as pure speculation for now. On the 4-star side, we've got confirmed appearances from Aino, Kaveh, yes, Kaveh fans, another rerun for you, plus Kuki, Dori, and Sucrose. That's 5 slots filled, meaning there's still one unconfirmed 4-star left to be revealed. If you've got a theory on who it might be, drop it in the comments. And banners aren't stopping there. According to another trusted leaker, Firefly version 6.0 will also introduce a Sumeru-themed Chronicle Wish banner. Yes, you heard that right. A limited banner spotlighting Sumeru's most popular characters, including names like Alhaitham, Wanderer, and others. Nahida won't be in the Chronicle Wish since she's an Archon, but she'll get her rerun in the standard limited banner alongside it. This actually mirrors what we saw back in Inazuma when Raiden's rerun happened alongside the Inazuma Chronicle Wish, so there might be a clear pattern here. Oh, and imagine the weapon banner tied to that Chronicle Wish. It could easily become a Primogem sync for players hunting high-value weapons for their favorite Sumeru teams. While we're talking about big announcements, let's address one of the most requested features, a free 5-star selector for the anniversary. Yes, it's happening again. Players will be able to pick one free standard banner 5-star, meaning you could grab characters like Deluche, Jian, Keqing, Chiki, Mona, Tignari, or even Mizuki. It's perfect for filling a gap in your roster or pushing a constellation you've wanted for ages. Now let's talk about Nod Krai's brand new regional mechanic, Moon Sign Resonance. Based on the leaks, this kicks in when you have at least 2 Nod Krai characters in your team. Once active, any non-Moon Sign character using their elemental skill or burst will boost the Lunar Bloom and Lunar Charge damage for all nearby allies by up to 48%. The boost scales differently depending on your main stat. Pyro, Electro, and Cryo scale with 1.2% per 100 attack, Hydro with 0.8% per 1000 HP, Geo with 1.2% per 100 defense, and Anemo and Dendro with a huge 3% per 100 elemental mastery. In short, this mechanic encourages hybrid team building, mixing at least 2 Nod Krai characters with diverse supports, and adds a whole new layer of depth to stat investment. And unlike previous regions, there won't be oculi tied to a single element like pyroculi or hydroculi. Instead, you'll be collecting lunarculi, items thematically connected to the moon and the region's lunar systems. For new gear, we're looking at 2 fresh artifact sets, one support-oriented, one for main DPS. The support set gives 20% energy recharge on the 2-piece bonus, while the 4-piece boosts all party members' elemental mastery by 60 or 120, depending on your moon sign status, for 8 seconds whenever you deal elemental damage. It also boosts moonlayer reaction damage by 10% for every unique gleaming moon effect in your party, and yes, this even works off-field. The DPS set offers 80 elemental mastery with its 2-piece bonus, and its 4-piece activates when moonglare reactions occur while the equipped character is on-field. It grants crit rate bonuses of 15% or 30%, again based on moon sign status, and increases reaction damage by 10% per gleaming moon effect. But here's the catch. To reach the highest bonus, you'll need 3 Nod Krai characters in your team, which is a pretty strong incentive to invest in the new roster. Now, let's talk about something that might intimidate a lot of players. The new Imaginarium Theater. Evil Moon Mode. This is essentially next-level endgame content. Just to enter, you'll need to assign 28 characters, with the option to assign up to 32 for extra bonuses. It's been described as brutally difficult and meant for players with deep, well-built rosters that span multiple regions and reaction types. If you've been ignoring your bench characters, now might be the time to change that. There are also some really nice quality-of-life updates on the way. Condensed resin will now require 60 original resin to craft instead of 40, and you'll get more flexibility when claiming rewards from domains. 1 reward for 20 resin, 2 for 40, or 3 for 1 condensed resin. And you'll only need to craft 2 condensed resin to complete daily commissions, which is already a huge improvement. We're also getting an adventure journal system that rewards points for completing and witnessing story events, plus changes to the trial run event that let you skip trials for characters you already own and have completed before. Certain domains will even be temporarily unlocked during character banners, giving you better access to farm for new characters. The treasure compass is getting a major upgrade too. When the meeting point in Nod Krai reaches level 3, it'll start tracking treasure clues. At level 4, it can show up to 10 treasure or oculi locations. At level 5, it displays every treasure-related point in the entire region. Finally, treasure hunts will be less of a grind. Inventory space is also expanding. Artifact storage goes from 2100 to 2400, map pins from 250 to 300, furnishing limit to 2800, and general inventory capacity to 2300. It's a long overdue fix for how bloated our accounts have become. You'll also see new weather effects in Nod Krai's overworld, like areas saturated with lunar energy or dangerous thunderstorms, which could subtly impact exploration and combat. Unfortunately, there's one leak that's a bit heartbreaking. Genshin Impact is officially phasing out PlayStation 4 support. Starting in version 6.0, it'll be removed from the PS4 store. Purchases will be disabled in 6.3, and by 6.5, the servers will officially shut down for PS4. If you're still playing on it, now's the time to start planning your upgrade. The game will live on for PS5, PC, and mobile, but the cross-gen era is coming to a close. Bottom line, version 6.0 is going to be massive. This isn't just another region update. It's a complete systems shakeup, a team-building revolution, and a farewell to older hardware. If you're mapping out your Primogem savings, planning rotations, or even deciding what platform you'll be on, now's the time to prepare. Subscribe so you don't miss my full banner breakdowns, Primogem saving guides, and everything you need to know as we step into Genshin's Moonlight era.